Hello and welcome one and all to a rather showing display of quality versus quantity. I will be using my lizardmen, as always, the greatest display of quality troops, led by the ancient Croxagor, Sir Rek-Ti. That's actually his name. I did not choose that, just recruited him that way. Versus an amassing horde of rats, as well as vampires and undead. My vampiric crisis has popped off. These are not crisis armies, as you can tell from the abundance of zombies. However, they are sort of the vanguard for the vampires. Future crisis battles will be uploaded in the future, but for now I just really enjoyed this battle here. I do have some reinforcements. I have a fellow lord riding atop his Carnosaur. A couple more Bastiladons, ancient battering rams. These guys are fantastic line holders, great defensive monster. And some cavalry. And that's it. That's all I've got. Fighting 3 armies. So, Cav is waiting off in the wings here. I am going to try to pick off some of these Rattling Gunners, as my tried and true strategy of destroying guns, prioritizing weapon teams is definitely going to be important. They are really the only thing that can shoot my dinosaurs. I'm not that concerned. Warp Grinders will be annoying, but otherwise it's just a mass of troops. With the exception of the can raids, not too much there to worry about. Unless, you just get surrounded. You can see he's been doing a little bit of fighting, this lord. Is level 41. So he's got some skill points. He knows how to handle himself. And their troops do come in now. Did everybody else see that? Looks like a miscast just happened there. I'm not too sure what they were trying to do. Do have a small force over here, which is likely what I'll be using my cavalry for. The cavalry is, well, the weakest of these troops, aside from the Croxagors. Otherwise, I've just got dinosaurs. That's really all you need when playing with Lizardmen. Just dinos. Dino stack is the best stack. Comment down below, what is your favorite dinosaur? I'm talking about Total War Warhammer, not historical dinosaurs. Although, you can feel free to comment historical dinosaurs as well, if that's your preference. Thank you also all very much for support. Oh, we are moving up. Let's go ahead and jump back into normal speed here. Looks like the Skaven are advancing ahead of their vampiric reinforcements. Rather unlikely combination, although I suppose Skaven aren't that picky when it comes to allies. Does Skaven care about allies? I mean, they bomb themselves, so I'm not too sure they care who their friends are or their enemies. They just, kill.
Dagger knife out! Blood fight!
Have the cav moving off on the side, or off on the flank here. Guns setting up, and then realizing the cavalry is moving too quick, so they decide to turn around. Yeah, some good charges. Warp lightning coming down. Really the only thing that Warp Lightning is gonna hurt is the Croxagors. Trying to keep them outside this little AoE freezing in place. So I pick up dust. Oh my goodness. A skink really had a vendetta there. Snipe that rat. So Cav was making great choices there. Wiped them out pretty quick. One unit survived. These are horned ones as well, so they are the best of the lizardmen cav that you can get. And they definitely show their quality.
Great tales, fight creature! More class, yes, yes! Taking the charge here!
It's nice for them all to group up like that. Can raids. I also have some skink temple horn ones. What do I call it? Horn ones like a skink. Unfortunately, that is a bit of a blob. Best thing you can do to a blob, that does hurt my cav quite a bit there. Got one unit off hiding there. Sending in Mr. Bully. He's just gonna start playing with the undead. Wanna fight him? He does not want to fight him. They want to go after my dinos or my cav. Mr. Boy's changed his mind. Bit of a banishment there. Cavalry duel over here. You can see who's coming out on top there. Fortunately, I do have my first retreating units. Skink horned ones are not as good as Saurus horned ones. Banishment there. Seems to have done work. Great charges from those horned ones, even on spears as well.
Touch their blocks!
Can raids are coming after my calf. Right away, boys. And this is what we don't want to let happen here.
Launch attack!
Do you see what's coming for them? Apparently they did see what was coming for them. Sent interference.
Should we run flee?
Running around, cleaning up as many weak individuals as I can with this weakened army or weakened unit. Saurus there. Croxagores have been taken a little bit of hurt, surrounded by all the spears. Just getting weighed down by the numbers. Thankfully the Bastillodon does not care. love that animation. The Croxagor's combat animations. He just punches you. Do it again. Uppercut. Okay. Necromancer decided to get close to the Carnus. Missed. Where did that Strigoi go? Oh. No, that's a one. I think he killed the Strigoi. Horned One's mopping up all the flanks, bringing the Bastillodon over there now to help out. Canraids are still chasing my cavalry all around. The Skaven have the proper idea. They're booking it. Glory to the Croxagor Elder. Oh, there's this Strigoi. He did not, in fact, die. He just ran away. Bullying my Bastillodon. Canraids are getting sandwiched by my cav. Pancaked back and forth. Ping-ponging them. There's a lot of fallen old Horned Ones right there.
Monday set wall.
That sending that cavalry after the Necromancer there was just for the ending of it. And what do you know, folks? Turns out a swarm of zombies is not enough to stop like 5 dinosaurs. Who would have thought? My incredible army of 24. My goodness, how many was this? I'm actually surprised at how few numbers the Skaven had there. Warp grinders. They, I mean, they hurt my cav, so they had that going for them. Warp lightning did some work. Yeah, the biggest threat here was the Canraids for sure, from the undead anyway. This man, 1,373 kills. Sir Rek-Ti, living up to his name. I did end up finding an item that gives him regeneration, so that's why he's still at full health. Nothing was strong enough to actually hurt him. 40k damage from my Croxagores, 20k from the Steg, 18 and 18 both respectively from the... I was going to refer to them as a Stegosaurus. Let me know in your own ideas, how would you phonetically pronounce that name? I have no idea. I'll try in my own time, I guess. My assistant here on his Carnosaur got 22k. Cav, 28, 23, 13. This unit did route off fairly quickly, though. 7k, 5k from the two defensive beasts. I guess these guys are much stronger damage output. They did get more hurt, though, as you can see. These guys have a little bit more than half health. They are closer to half health, so... Same for my Steg, actually. The Blessed One. Anyway, let me know what you guys felt about that fight down below. I really, really loved it. I did have to spam recruit these two in there because they're my Blessed units. Originally, it was just the Croxagore and two of that creature. And then I ran them in to reinforce. This was a lot of fun, though. I really enjoyed that battle. Let me know again what you guys felt about that. Comment, like, subscribe. I am 10 away from 100 subscribers. Thank you all very much for your support. Please subscribe if you do enjoy Warhammer content. I've got so much more to come. I've also got a YouTube channel that I think is over 10 years old at this point, so the algorithm really hates me. If you would like to see content, I've got this originally started on Xbox, so there's a whole bunch of videos to go through. I think I've got like 500 or something like that, but been doing this for a while. If you guys would care to support me, I would deeply appreciate it. And hopefully you guys will join me for videos to come. Until that time, folks, I will catch you later. Mr. Rek-Ti appreciates your support. Peace.